Hi everybody, it's your yoga teacher Christine Terry. As promised, I am doing a recording today of the golden thread breath, that lovely pranayama breathing practice that we practice during class and that you will use during your birthing experience. So find a comfortable position to lay down on. If you're less than 30 weeks, it's still safe for you to lay on your back. If you're more than 30 weeks, you want to lay on your side, and then use some pillows, guys. Please try and make yourself as comfortable as possible. Maybe you're not comfortable, maybe you need to sit in a chair, and that's okay too. Again, use pillows here behind your back. If you're laying down on your back, use pillows behind your knees. This will take the pressure off your lower back. And if you're laying on your side, again, maybe pop a pillow or two between your knees, and this will allow your pelvis to open while you're lying down. Okay, and give your baby some space. So when you're doing this meditation as well, if you want, you can pop your hands on your baby and do these breathing exercises and use it as, again, a lovely bonding experience between the two of you as well. It might just be that 5 minutes in the week that you have with each other. So just enjoy this time. And remember, it's over in a heartbeat, guys. It lasts it's just a very short space of time. So enjoy your pregnancy, okay? So let's begin. So you're going to start by closing your eyes. And the reason that we close the eyes is that it just blocks out all of the outside world. And what that does is it takes us into ourselves and it makes us go home to ourselves. And there's a really ancient part in each and every one of us that knows how to birth babies. There's something happens when we give birth. There's something amazing. It's quite magical. And this birthing exercise will help you. So, closing the eyes, just bring your awareness to your breathing. And just notice the breath moving in and out through your nose. The air is cool as it enters the nostrils. Think about the tiny little hairs in your nose that cleanse the breath as it moves into the body. And then follow the breath all the way down into the lungs. We're just breathing in and out here all the time. We never hold our breath when we're pregnant. We always use our inhale and exhale in our pranayama work. Continuously, one will flow directly into the other. So you inhale. What happens then? The chest expands as the breath moves down the esophagus. It's warmed before it enters the lungs, and then you have that lovely fresh inhale of oxygen. And then what happens? The complete opposite happens. So now the whole process begins in the complete opposite way, and you exhale. So you expel the waste product of the oxygen, the carbon dioxide, and you breathe that out through your nose again. If you're really stressed, you can absolutely breathe out through your mouth. In fact, I recommend it. So just following the breath, noticing our breath as well, how the breath is. Is the breath rushed? Are you finding it hard to breathe? If that's the case, just breathe in as much as you can and really use your exhale to empty the lungs as much as you can. So then you're ready to inhale again, and then you can take as much oxygen as you physically can, or the baby will allow you to take because of maybe their positioning. So inhaling here and then exhaling. Now gently part the mouth, okay, very gently part the mouth here. And as you exhale, imagine that you have a petal of a rose between your lips, so that the lips are very, very gently parted. The teeth are also parted. This will allow the jaw to open. And we're going to take a nice inhale when you're ready. As you exhale, breathe out gently through the mouth, through open teeth, through parted lips. Use your exhale as much as you can, and then ready, inhale again. Again, inhale. And exhale out through the mouth. Now when we exhale, we're going to visualize a golden thread coming out of our mouth, okay, and moving off into the distance. A golden thread or a golden rope, whichever one sits better with you. So inhaling as much as you can. And exhaling and visualizing this golden thread or rope moving out in front of you. As you practice this breathing, notice how your exhale elongates, it gets longer. And this is really good for your contractions, because when the contraction starts, that's when you want to take your inhale. And as the contraction gets stronger and stronger, you want to elongate that exhale and breathe out for as long as you can. And using your exhale will really take the edge off the contraction. Again. If you're finding it hard to visualize the golden thread or rope, what I want you to try and do is, I want you to try and visualize a mountain, okay, or a really big hill in front of you, okay? And as the contraction starts, see the contraction as the mountain or this hill that you need to get up. And use that golden thread as a rope to push up and over the mountain, and see the peak of the contraction as the peak of the mountain or the hill. And when you get to the top, you want to use that exhale to really push that rope up and over the mountain and down the other side. And then if you run out of breath, that's okay. Again, take another inhale and then exhale. Exhale your way through the contraction, okay? Sometimes in the moment, the mountain feels, it's like as if it's a block. That certainly happened for me. I just felt it didn't feel right for me. So I changed the visualization to a wave. I think it's something to do with the waters when you're pregnant. Or I don't know, maybe it was something to do with the moon that particular day. Both my children were born on super moons. So I think it might have had something to do with that. And if that's the case, you can visualize a wave. Visualize the contraction as a giant wave, okay? If you're afraid of water, maybe try something else, maybe not the water one, but certainly if you are fond of water, use that one, okay? And you can just see it as a wave. Maybe you're on a surfboard, maybe you're in a little dinghy, maybe you're actually swimming and you're just able to use that golden thread or that rope. Maybe there's somebody on the other side of that wave. Maybe it's your husband waiting for you, pulling you up and over that contraction. Maybe he's pulling the rope and he's bringing you along. So again, inhaling. And as you exhale, visualize the golden thread moving out of your mouth and pushing up over this wave. Pushing up and up and up. Keep that exhale going, and when you need to, take another inhale and then exhale again. If you need the gas and air, the nozzle for the gas and air is amazing, okay? It's actually this sort of a shape and your mouth has to open to go around it. You can absolutely use this breathing exercise while you're breathing in the gas and air. And what I would encourage is that when you're inhaling, as you're taking that breath in, you can inhale on the gas and air. And as you exhale, you can either remove the nozzle and just blow out through the mouth, or what I found was that I actually kept it in my mouth and then used that to breathe through or out that golden thread. And the gas and air actually helped with the visualization as well. Some people it doesn't work for at all. It doesn't make them feel well. Again, just listen to your body, guys. Do what feels right for you, okay? Everybody's birthing experience is different. It's even different for every single birth. My two experiences were completely different, but I can tell you one thing, that my second birthing experience was so much more enjoyable because of this golden thread breath. It's been amazing for me in my birthing experience, and all my students that have come to me and some of my friends, I've taught them this, and they've had 2 and 3 kids, and maybe it was their 4th, maybe it was their 5th. They've all come back to me and said this birthing breath completely changed their whole birthing experience. So keep your breathing going, keep your inhaling and your exhaling going as long as you need, and come back to this video, and you can restart the video if you need again and go again. Okay? Take care, and take care of your babies. Bye. Namaste, Christine.